Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War. Conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service. You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General. We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Your queen.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the studio. So yes, I know I've missed a lot of Mortal Kombat content in the past month, and I promise y'all we gonna stay up on it from here on out. More content is coming, but before we get into that, we need to talk about the past content that's came out, and we're gonna start off with the most recent trailer and work our way backwards. So today we got the trailer that showed off 4 returning characters, 2 playable, 2 cameos. The 2 playable characters is General Shao, formerly known as Shao Kahn in past timelines, and Queen Sindel, the Queen of Edenia, or I guess the Queen of Outworld in this game. And I got a little theory for her and a reason why she could be the queen of both Edenia and Outworld, but hold off on that because we want to talk about General Shao. Now, General Shao, his design in this game is actually pretty cool. I actually do like it. Like, I seen some people say that they're not the biggest fan of it because of the horns, and I understand because them boys is kind of big. Like, did he really need them big ass horns? But besides that, I'm all for his design. I'm all for it. Same thing with Sindel. Sindel looking like she ain't missing no meals. This woman looking like no, not even a snack, a 5-star buffet, 5-star meal. She looking good. For all my folks out there that be upset because there's not enough sex appeal in the game, Sindel's your person. Sindel's your woman. That's your woman. Now, let's talk about the dialogue that we got in this game, because there was a conversation between General Shao and the Queen of Edenia / Outworld. She was saying that, do we need to keep all this fighting? Why do you still want to fight? Do you think your illustrious father would approve of this? Shao Kahn don't want to be under the boot of Liu Kang because he feels like we're not going to be Fire God Liu Kang's lapdogs and all that stuff. And Sindel brings up his father, which a lot of people are speculating that it could be the Dragon King Onaga, which a lot of people have been mentioning Onaga. And, all the YouTubers, I seen it on Twitter. Hell, they even make mention to him during Liu Kang's little mirror match. He says, does a Dragon King live in your world? Live, he rules it. So I thought that was pretty dope that they actually name drop Onaga. And he's been one character that people been asking to come back for a very, very long time. Him and a couple other characters in this video that we're going to be talking about. Now, Shujinko and Motaro have returned as well, but they're not playable characters, they're cameos. And I was kind of bummed out to see Motaro be a cameo because I really wanted to see what they could do with him with the modern technology that we got for video games. But hey, I mean it is what it is. Maybe later on down the line that all cameo characters can be playable characters, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how this works out. Now, Sindel, like I said, 5-star meal. I love her design. Like, her hair, she's actually using her hair in battle. I don't know if she used it in MK11 because I wasn't that much of a fan of MK11. I sure as hell wasn't a big fan of MKX, but I'm pretty sure she did. She's bringing back the siren sound. She's yelling, all that kind of stuff. She brings up King Jared, and that King Jared and Fire God Liu Kang both made the Mortal Kombat tournament, and looks like that's what they're about to do. They're about to have their very first Mortal Kombat tournament in this new era that we get to see. I don't know if it's the very first, but it's our first to see how they run the Mortal Kombat tournament in said game. Now, the Banished trailer had some characters that I was really hyped to see, and one of them, a lot of the characters they're bringing back from old timelines are getting revamped storylines, and they're getting new backgrounds, and it have us really feeling sympathetic for some of these characters that didn't really get enough screen time back in the day. Like, for instance, Reptile. Everybody knows Reptile was the henchman. He was the lapdog. He did whatever his master said. But he still might be that in this game, but it's different. Because y'all remember, the only reason why he links up with Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, Shinnok, and Shao Kahn is because of the fact that he wants to save his people. But he has to go through them, not knowing that Shao Kahn is the reason why his people are dead. It was either Shao Kahn is the reason why they were dead, or the fight between Raiden and Shinnok wiped out his people. So that's the original and that MK9 to MK11 story. In this timeline, his people are alive. Zatara is thriving from what I've read. I don't know if it's real deal or not. And he says, fuck his people. And the reason why he's saying that is because if you read his bio, which I will leave in the description below for every character I'm talking about here, he had left Zatara because of the fact that they were bullying him. They exiled him. They banished him because of the fact that he knew how to turn into a human and a lizard. So I thought that was pretty cool. Same thing with Ashura and Havoc. Ashura, I wouldn't say she was banished, but she left. But I think they're going to explain that she was banished because in another realm, she was a demon. She was causing havoc down there until she stumbled across a portal that took her to another realm. And in that realm, it was nothing but peace and love over there, baby. Nothing but peace and love. So she thought that all realms were like the nether realm. When she seen that, she didn't want to hurt nobody no more. She wanted to cleanse her soul so that she can live in all these other realms and be a good person. So technically she was quote unquote banished from the nether realm because of, her demon sisters, her devil sisters, whatever you want to call them, just wasn't rocking what she was on. Now Havoc, on the other hand, Sato, if you play Mortal Kombat Deception, Sato was the Order realm. And they're really strict, like really, really, really strict. Like they don't play no games. The smallest offense will get you locked up for like 20 years. If you play Deception, Shujinko got arrested because of the fact that he was out past curfew. which I thought was crazy. And that's how you ended up getting Old Master Jinko, because he stayed in prison for that fucking long. So Havoc, he's all about chaos. Now, I don't know whose side he's siding with. I don't know if he's going to be with General Shao. Some people saying that Quan Chi's in this game. He could be linking up with Shang Tsung. He could be linking up with the true villain of this game. We don't know who that is yet. But Ashura, I feel like she's hunting down somebody. Like, I think she has to kill a demon with her Chris dagger or sword or whatever it is. And the more demons she kills, the more cleansed her soul will be, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, the trailer ended off with Reptile and his, I say he looks like Killer Croc, to be honest with you. Kind of looks like Killer Croc to me when Killer Croc is like in his full alligator mode or crocodile mode. That's what I see him as. Now, a character that I did not expect to pop back up like at all, not once he crossed my mind, was Garrus. Now, Garrus was introduced in Mortal Kombat 11. He was Kronika's pretty much bodyguard. To me, he was a bodyguard. And the last time we seen this man, he was sinking to the bottom of the endless blood sea. So the dude was just falling. And you know, you can't kill Garrus. Garrus is immortal. He's a fixture in a point of time, I believe is what people said. He can't be killed pretty much. And so he's working, I wouldn't say he's working with Liu Kang, but he's protecting the hourglass. And I think that scene where he pops up and he's talking to Liu Kang, I think that's at the beginning of the game. I'm just taking a guess, and I think that's at the beginning. And he is pretty much telling Liu Kang that, hey, this realm that you done made, this new era, this new timeline, it's being compromised. Somebody's trying to mess things up. He's trying to disturb the peace, and you got to go do something about it since you the one that decided to, fuck up the timeline. And so he might be working with Liu Kang throughout the whole game, or he just might come and tell him like, hey, do this. This is what's going on. I'm going back to the hourglass. Because he doesn't control the hourglass. I think he just watches over the hourglass just so that nobody pops up and tries to, take advantage of it. Now, Liu Kang himself, though, I think he's trying to get his group together because he probably knows who it is. It probably is Shang Tsung and a couple other people, but he's getting his warriors together. Like went over there and got the Lin Kuei. He went and got Li Mei. He went and got Sindel. He's trying to get everybody, trying to rally everybody to fight this common threat. We don't know what the common threat is yet, though. It could be General Shao. It could be Shang Tsung. It could be Quan Chi. It could be Onaga the Dragon King causing issues from the dead like he did in Deception. But as of now, we just know that Garrus, I believe that scene between him and Liu Kang just talking, where he said like, it's been eons since I've seen you, my dog. I think that's the scene at the beginning of the game telling you that, hey, gather your forces because this person that's trying to, corrupt the peace, be a menace to society, yeah, you might want to get your people together. And that's how we end up coming across, Reptile, Ashura. They're going to train them to be, capable fighters to fight up against whatever the hell is causing problems. And then I didn't bring this up, but Sindel talked about the Mortal Kombat tournament and how Liu Kang and King Jarrett came together and was like, hey, let's make a tournament. Let's see who's the strongest out of every realm. I don't know if they're still doing the whole, if you lose 10 consecutive, tournaments, your realm gets taken over. Now, the trailer that I really, really did like the most out of all of them was the Ungadi trailer. Because the Ungadi trailer showed off Li Mei. Li Mei hasn't been playable since Mortal Kombat Armageddon. She made an appearance in one of the Mortal Kombat games I didn't like the most, and that was MKX. She just made a cameo saying that, hey, Kano, our world needs help, blah, blah, blah. In this timeline, she's like part of a police force called the Ungadi, and her, Tanya makes a return. And just to make people upset, I actually do like her design. I do like her design. I love the dreadlocks. Now, does she look manly in the face? Yeah, she does. She does look manly in the face. I'm not gonna cap. But everything else about her, I fucking love. Her little fatalities, her little fatal blow. Her part of the story is she's gonna be probably the bodyguard of Melina. But we all know, quote unquote, they have a little thing going on. They got a little fling, they doing some things. They in the back doing scissors. So, but nobody can know because she probably can get banished for that. Now, people want to set up on Twitter, and I've seen this countless times. People talk about this is not my Tanya. Tanya is a trickster. She betrays people. This is not Tanya. Nigga, the game hasn't even came out yet. We don't know if she's going to betray anybody yet. Like, it's just a trailer. How y'all get all this information out of that one trailer? Now, one character I knew for a fact was going to be in the game, everybody should know that this character was going to be in the game, was Baraka. And the reason why it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that he was going to be a character in this game was because of Melina. Melina had contracted the Turcotte disease. And I'm like, So she contracted this disease called the Turcotte disease, where it disfigures you and makes you look like what Baraka looks like. So I was like, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that, they technically confirmed Baraka in her bio. So, but like I said about reptiles, sympathetic characters, Baraka is a sympathetic character. He was just a normal man, normal merchant. Hell, he could have been the collector of this era. And he got struck with the Turcotte disease as he slowly mutated into what we know and love as Baraka. And this design, honestly, at first, when I first seen it, I was just like, he still kind of looks like normal Baraka from past games. But then I got to go look at him. I fucks with it, y'all. I truly do fucks with it. Tanya, Melina, like I said, that thing right there, I want to hear their banter between each other. Like, she really protects Melina because she's a bodyguard, but at the same time, she protects Melina because she loves Melina. So I know that's gonna play a big role in this game as well, because I feel like Melina's gonna be full Turcotte by the end of the game. Now we gotta talk about DLC. I'm not gonna talk about it as much because I'm not a real big fan of the guest characters. I mean, Peacemaker, yeah, but Omni-Man and Homelander, they're pretty much the same character. Like, honestly, they're the same character. We got Quan Chi coming back. We got Ermac coming back. We got Takeda Takahashi coming back. Now, I think Ermac, people have been saying that it could be King Jared in that body, his soul in that body, but we won't know. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. It's good to be back making YouTube content again. You know, all this content I've been waiting to hold on. I finally get to talk about it with you guys. But if you want to know more, let me know in the comments below. What else would you like to see from Mortal Kombat? Are you happy with the trailers that came out? Do you have any theories about what this story could lead into? Do you think Onaga is pulling strings? Do you think that whoever it is, do you think Shang Tsung from the other timeline? You remember at the end of MK11, if you picked his side, do you think his timeline is trying to come over and mess with Liu Kang's timeline? Let me know in the comments below. But other than that, guys, hope you guys taking care of yourselves. I love y'all. Please be safe out there. Drink some water. Peace.